Today I'm going to teach you how to do the 4-ball cascade, which looks like this. If this is your first time being exposed to the 4-ball cascade, you might be surprised to find out that it's actually juggling 2 balls in one hand, in both of your hands. As you can see, the blue balls stay in one hand and the orange balls stay in the other hand. This may seem like cheating, but trust me that this is actually the 4-ball cascade. Unlike the 3-ball cascade, where you have 2 hands controlling one pattern, the difficulty in the 4-ball cascade is that you have 2 hands controlling 2 separate patterns. Obviously, the first thing that you have to do to practice the 4-ball cascade is juggle 2 balls in one hand with both of your hands. Make sure that when you do this, the balls are going from the inside to the outside. Another thing that you can do to practice the 4-ball cascade is juggling with 3 balls, the side swap 4-0-4-4, which is 2 balls in one hand and 1 ball in the other hand, and it looks like this. Be sure that you hear the rhythm here. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that, because when you actually juggle 4 balls, you're just going to insert an extra orange ball in that one hand, and it will look like this. Throw, throw, throw. When you can juggle 2 balls in one hand with either hand pretty comfortably, then you can start practicing 4 balls. Make the first throw with your dominant hand, and then just realize that the rhythm in 4-ball cascade, just like 3-ball cascade, is one hand and then the other hand, and you alternate, going in a circular motion like this. So it looks like this. When you first start practicing this, you might notice that the balls start to line up and they don't really alternate that well like that, and they'll get out of sync and in sync and all that. But you have to realize that you have to alternate hands just like in the 3-ball cascade. You do the same in 4-ball cascade. Just realizing that you have to do this alternating motion with your hands is going to be the most useful thing in putting this 4-ball cascade together. If you just focus on alternating hands, you'll notice that the balls start to just fall into place, and you don't really have to think about it. You just alternate which hand is throwing, and the whole pattern fits together. Another problem that may occur when you practice the 4-ball cascade is that the 2 patterns might come close together and start to crash like that. You mostly just have to practice to prevent this from happening, but focus on throwing inside to outside with either hand and keeping it in the same place so you throw clearly to the outside with either hand. If you're not throwing far enough to the outside, you're going like this, the pattern will start to move over, and this pattern will start to move over, which causes them to collide. When you start moving into all 4 balls, a useful thing that you can do is juggle a few throws in this hand and then immediately a few throws in this hand, so that you're not actually juggling 4, but you're juggling 2 in each hand, alternating very quickly. Then when you feel comfortable, you can start to bring the 2 together and juggle at the same time.